Good late Saturday evening, everybody. I'm certified meteorologist Nick Kelly checking in on this January 5th of 2019. Hopefully everybody is having a good first full weekend of 2019 so far. Mother Nature has really helped us out. It wasn't too long ago that we were dealing with stubborn cloud cover and just struggling to warm up in general, but the past few days, including today, have been a world of difference. Case in point, our time-lapse today from Indigo Sky Casino showed us from sunrise to sunset, nothing but open skies. It made for a beautiful day, and it really helped us out too as far as temperatures go. We didn't do so badly yesterday after we started in the mid-30s. We topped out at least into the lower 50s yesterday. We had to start cold again with lows dropping to about 31, 32 degrees. And then we just catapulted today with a warmer air mass in place back into the lower 60s at Joplin Regional. From 7th to Rangeline late on this Saturday night, looking calm. The traffic below over Rangeline and 7th Street has lightened up considerably since the evening started. As far as the official numbers go, again, we started at 31 at Joplin Regional, managed to top out at 62 this afternoon. Keep in mind, on a normal day, we should be starting around 25 and then topping out right around 44 degrees. So we were a good deal above normal today for both numbers, but the afternoon high especially. And at least we didn't break any records. The record high of 71 back in 2008 and 5 below for a record low in 1959. Thankfully, those numbers remain intact for yet another year. A check of the conditions at Joplin Regional back at the 9 o'clock hour showed a temperature of 41 with a light south breeze at 3. Humidity starting to climb up at 79%. Across the region, we had highs today, upper 50s to mainly the lower 60s. So everybody had a good day no matter where you were all across the area. Last check of the numbers before we hit about 9:24 on this Saturday night showed a few outlying areas sneaking into the upper 30s, but most of us are hanging out in the lower 40s. It's because of the air mass that we had in place. A much warmer air mass compared to the past few days, not to mention we had a light south breeze and plentiful sunshine to help warm things up as well. That light south breeze is staying in place tonight. That's going to help keep temperatures up, but what will really also help us prevent us from, let's say, dropping off much more as far as temperatures go is an increase in the clouds on the Skywatch Storm Tracker. We were quiet throughout the day. Cloud cover has been picking up and moving out of Nebraska, Kansas, and parts of the Rocky Mountain Range, all ahead of our next storm system. In the upper levels, we have the disturbance working onshore along the west coast from, let's say, Oregon all the way along the California coast. And down at the surface, we actually have a front in the western parts of the U.S., stretching from western parts of Oregon State and working down all the way through California. And in the state of California, we are seeing that result in some rain and some higher elevation snows, and continuing as you work higher up into parts of the Rockies as you go into Utah, Arizona, and Nevada. Eventually, this cold front is going to be tracking us to the east, and it's going to reorganize with our stationary front stuck just to the north of us that we are on the warm side of. That's also explaining why we warmed up nicely throughout the day. Once we get those systems to organize, that is when we'll see a bit of a change in our weather setup. For the rest of the night, though, we're staying quiet overall. Yes, we will have partly cloudy skies coming and going across the area. Again, though, it's a cloud cover and the south breeze at 5 to 10 miles per hour that will allow temperatures to pretty much remain where we are. I don't think we'll drop off much more from here on out. So, on the average, let's say overnight lows hover right around 41 degrees. We may start today with partly sunny skies, but we'll have more cloud cover working in as we go throughout the day. Despite mostly cloudy skies, we will have a south breeze at 10 to 20, gusting near 25, if not 30 at times during the day. That should send us to 59 by lunchtime at Joplin and afternoon highs around 63. For the better shot of highs near 63, the odds of that will be in southwestern Missouri and northwest Arkansas. And as you start working west of the state line into southeast Kansas and northeast Oklahoma, you may have more cloud cover early on than the rest of us. So that means temperatures should primarily be in the upper 50s to about 60, 61 degrees. Doesn't change the fact that thanks to the good south wind tomorrow, ahead of the storm system, we're going to have another mild day, if not certainly temperatures back above normal. Then we will see a few changes rolling in as we go into late Saturday night, make that Sunday night rather. With ahead of our next cold front, we will keep the cloud cover in place, and not to mention pulling some moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. That will result in some scattered showers developing ahead of the cold front as it begins to work on in. Not everybody will see this. It's going to be very scattered, not looking like a washout by any means. Early indications of rain amounts I'm seeing with this shouldn't amount to more than 1/4 of an inch. And as you see here, this latest run of the future track wants the rain chances out of here as soon as we get Monday afternoon underway. So any rain chances will be confined to Monday morning. And we don't notice an immediate drop in temperatures behind the front. So we should be back into the upper 50s under eventually partly sunny skies Monday afternoon. Then we turn a little bit cooler as we head toward the middle of the week. Overnight lows going into Tuesday morning should drop close to 40 degrees. And we only rebound to 50 going into Tuesday afternoon. At least Tuesday, we can at least look forward to mostly sunny skies after, of course, a cold start around 38. So here's how we look for the first full week ahead. Not looking like too much of an active week. 63 tomorrow, 59 on Monday. On the backside of the front, that could give us some morning rain showers. 50 on Tuesday. Wednesday is our coldest day of the week with highs around 43. That's actually closer to where we should be for this time of the year. I'm watching another potential system that could clip us Thursday night and Friday morning with some rain chances. Otherwise, both days highs in the mid-40s. And so far next Saturday, not looking bad. Partly sunny. We'll start at 37, but we should top right back out around 50 degrees. Have a good night. Have a good Sunday.